Good morning and welcome to the Seth Rhodes Show, where I discuss, hopefully with you, all the things I am learning in the financial world, because this is a financial education show. I take some of my notes from the great Robert Kiyosaki, Jaspreet Singh, Rebel Capitalist, George Gammon, Dan Koe of Twitter, and Impact Theory. There's a list of them, but the point is, I gathered from all of those to learn about business, investing, e-commerce, money in general, macroeconomics, pull all it together, try to figure out how to do things like buy a house, buy a car, catch up my investments for retirement, make sure that I put my family first so that all of my financials actually serve the world and through my family, and directly too. I have no problem with that. Just saying, I don't look for work-life balance, not on this show, not in this life. I'm looking to serve the people nearest and dearest to me with everything I got, and finances included. So just wanted to get that rolling for today. As you know, as a creator, things tend to roll in flurries, and then they plateau a little bit, and then you have another spontaneous burst of inspiration that might fuel you for days. And yeah, I hit a plateau about a week ago, and then I, for the first time ever, created a couple of videos where, even though my style is not to edit them, I thought these guys actually need some edits. And I was a little bummed because they were going to be like number 47 and 48 in my chronology video. So I was like, oh no, I just made two that are going to take extra time to share with people, and I was so close to hitting my 50 videos goal. Anyhow, we just march forward with what we have. That's also a mantra here. Work with what you got, and try to position it so you're going towards what you love. That's my mantra. Even though I don't have a big audience yet, I have all of one subscriber. That's the beauty of starting out small, humble. You actually create a secret for a while, and you get to work on your voice, you get to work on your brand, you get to work on your thinking, and then when you're ready, you start, like this is my case, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to post on accounts like mine that are a little bit ahead of mine, and I'll ask to share. I will repost their stuff, I'll comment on their stuff, I'll add value any way I can, and I will ask for them to share my posts when I have something that's extra great. And right now I'm working on extra great stuff. I don't know if I have a single extra great cut yet, but that's not the point. The point is the hours spent doing it just compound, the snowball towards better and better and better production. So here I am, driving to work, doing my daily ritual, adding content before the sun's fully up. You know what? It adds up. And for anybody out there wondering when's the right time to begin, on the one hand, it's two things. If you're like me, it's two things. On the one hand, it's always the right day to begin your content creation. If you haven't done it yet, you're just getting started, it's the right day. Don't question that. On the other hand, if you've had a number of false starts like me, I've never done 50 videos before, so that is totally uncharacteristic of me. Usually I would do one or two on any given platform, and then not touch it for maybe years. That's just the honest truth. So in that sense, I knew it was time. So any day is the right time, but also you might feel like, oh, now's the time I can go for it. Don't question that. Use that energy and push, because That's really special when you know that you have the capacity to create and you're okay with it being imperfect. If you ever feel that, and especially if it's unusual for you, oh man, I wish I could have heard this, my former self could have heard this. If it's unusual for you to have that capacity and that just the knowing inside that now you can create and go with it for a while, do it, because you're only going to get better at your craft. You're only going to get better at expressing yourself. You're only going to get better at formulating, voicing your ideas. And if you're like me and don't have a ton of experience creating for other people to see, well, guess what? When you start out, no one's seeing it anyway. So it's just good to get started. By the time you're ready for people to look in and you have a business model to go with your whatever you love creating, you're going to be that much better. So that's my encouragement to you. Get going as soon as you can. Today is the right day. And you don't need things to be perfect. Here I am, driving to my day job, which I love, but it is not my dream job. It barely puts food on the table, even though it's a good job, don't get me wrong. It's just, food's expensive right now. This is 2023, late 2023. Inflation is doing stuff that it hasn't done in many, many years, the last 3 years since the pandemic. So anyhow, the point is, love my job, doing this ritual where I go to work and I create content on the way to work. And I'm doing it on an old iPhone. I'm doing it in my car. I'm not even looking at the camera. This is just to prove that you can do something meaningful long before you feel like you're ready. And whether I laugh at these old videos, whether other people laugh at these old videos, is kind of beside the point. Because sooner or later, my production quality goes up, my confidence continues to rise, my competence continues to grow, and really the rest is history at that point. I will do the things to get noticed. I will do the things to connect. I will do the things to grow and add value. I will work at the hard things that don't come easily to me, and I will persevere until this reaches my audience, because it's that important. The song needs to be sung in you, the words that need to be voiced. Here's the funny thing. You may not be able to voice or sing them at first. You may just have to start. And what comes out is not the final product. You may never reach the final product. I wouldn't worry about that. But I would worry if I was not getting my voice out into the ether. If I wasn't looking for people to influence and share my ideas with, I'd be worried then, because you're so special. Like, what's in you needs to get out. Yeah, the focus of the channel is financial education, but every bit of your mindset around that is critical to that. And really, it's under the umbrella of mindset, because how you think and how you act, well, I just added action there. How you think and how you act around your the things that are important to you. And I find this is one of those things, which it should be, because it really affects your life. And most of us weren't born with overwhelming amount of knowledge about it. So if it's like that, it all ties in. All of your mindset ties in. Anything you're acting on ties in. So it's all important. And with that, I guess it's no surprise, but this is another Dark 30 edition of the Seth Rhodes Show. As always, work hard at what you love. I'll be doing the same. Catch you later.